Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls of YouTube. My name is Dan. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. If you have found your way to this reading, I do believe there is a message in here for you. However, if you don't resonate with this reading, that's cool. That's chill. Go check out my channel. There are so many other readings there, and I'm sure you'll find something that fits you. So let's get into it. Here at That Good Tarot, we do readings focusing on your growth and your highest good. So if love comes through, if situationships come through, I'm not going to stop those things from coming through. However, it's not the main focus of what we're trying to do here. We are getting general messages based around your growth and what you need to hear right now from universe, from source, from your guides, your ancestors, anyone who might be looking over you at this time. So let's do it. Universe, please, insight and information. What does this beautiful good collective need to hear on this day? Okay, I'm hearing the words, have faith, have faith, have faith. There's a lot of reassurance coming through from your guides at this time. Okay, let's stick with these cards. Okay, no, you want me to pull one more card? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we have Four of Swords, the Death, and the Two of Pentacles. Yes, okay. There does seem to be a little bit of heaviness on your heart, on your mind at this time, but this is because there is a closing of a cycle happening right now, and there is a rebirth of something new, some new skill, some new trade for some of you that you are looking into, that you are growing on, that you are starting to embark upon. But I do feel for some of you, there is this there's worry. There's a little bit of worry there. But know that the first initial message was have faith. Have faith. This is a pressure state that you are currently being put in because you are being made into a diamond. Like, this is just the pressurization of you transforming. We have a fourth card that wanted to be rebirth, wanted to come out. And when I turned the card, I heard the word rebirth. There is something massive happening for you. There is a big squeeze. Like, okay, this is going to be a little bit TMI, but like, I get the sense of pressure. And I get the word rebirth, and like, what happens when we are born? There is a lot of pressure on us. That is, we are building, we are like growing, and then suddenly to enter into this world, there's a lot of pressure. I know that's a little bit TMI. I've tried to say that as non-graphically as possible, but these are the images that are coming up. I'm getting diamonds, I'm getting that birth, I'm getting the pressure being put on you. You are, for a short amount of time, which is the current phase right now, you are feeling this pressure, this build around you. And I feel like for a lot of you, you might feel like you can't take it. You don't know what's going to happen on the other side. You are worried about what is coming on the other side, whether or not you're going to make it through to the next phase, the next chapter. But know that this pressure is going to launch you into something that is like, you have no idea. You have absolutely no clue, because you have no reference for all the good things that are coming to you, just like we as little fetuses being brought into the world. We have no concept of what the world is going to look like outside. We couldn't even, like, all we know is the inside of the womb. That's all we know. That is what is being, the imagery that is being shown to me right now. Like, you can't fathom what is coming for you on the other side of this immense amount of pressure. But the affirmation coming to you is like, have faith, have faith, have faith. The good things are coming towards you. We will get more into this. This will be the last little card at the end. I really do feel like there are more messages of affirmation coming to you from your guides. So we'll leave that to the end. But let's get into this Four of Swords, the Death, and the Two of Pentacles card. Universe, please, insight and information into the Four of Swords. What advice, what information does this good collective need to know as they are moving through this Four of Swords energy? We have the Five of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, we have some nines coming up here. Here we go. Nine of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Yes, this is surrounding a lot of like, you're worried. Like, you're worried And there is creating quite a lot of internal conflict. And I feel like for some of you, this might be projecting externally. You might be feeling so much inner conflict that you feel it exploding outside of you, that you are getting irritable in situations that probably maybe they do call for it, but some situations maybe they don't. Maybe you're having more road rage than usual because there's this built up pressure that's coming in towards you and building up inside of you. And I feel like for a lot of you, you don't really know how to handle that like pressure that's building up, that worry and that concern. The message that I am getting about that is like, go out and spend time in nature, go sit outside, and you need to this is a big request for you to reparent yourself and really mother yourself at this point. And there is think of your worry, think of your anxiety as like a child inside of you that doesn't know what to do, that is scared, that is freaking out. And like, what would you do with your inner child to calm them down? You need to give them the reassurance, because the part of you that is not having faith, it's that child that's afraid of what's going to happen, that for some reason thinks that bad things are going to happen, that maybe for some reason has been taught that they are not enough, that they are not capable, and they're not strong enough to follow through. There's a whole mess of insecurities that are coming up, and that's why it's so hard to have faith, is because part of you doesn't quite believe in yourself. And what you need to do at that point is go to that part of yourself, your inner child that's holding all of those insecurities or has been taught that they aren't going to be capable, and reassure them that they are so capable. You're really being called to step out into nature, take some really intentional time to reaffirm to yourself that everything is going to be okay. And you might not know that. Again, your adult conscious part of yourself might be like, Dans, how do I do that? You don't need to, this is a conversation between you and your inner child, and you and your insecurities. Don't think about it as in the real world, or that you're doing anything that's like, all you're doing is talking to a child. Think about that. Go out into nature, sit next to the beach, sit in the park, sit in some grass, and talk to your inner child who seems to be worried and scared. Talk to them. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. You've always made it through everything so far. There hasn't been a single thing that you haven't been able to conquer. You've been so strong. You're so smart. You're so intelligent. You're able to adapt to so many different things. Look at everything that you've done. Look at everything that you've made. Everything's going to be okay. Everything is always okay. Everything turns out okay. You need to just calm them down lovingly, sit with them, even visualize like holding their hand, maybe sitting cross-legged and letting them just sit in your lap and holding them. Hold your inner child, hold your insecurities, and talk to them, comfort them, be with them, and reassure them in the way a parent would a child, in the way that you wish that part of you would be spoken to. Okay, let's move on to the Death card. There is an ending of cycles here. There is a part of what is going on around you that is disappearing, that needs to go, that has to go, that has to leave. Universe, please insight and information into the Death card. What information, what insight does this Good Collective need to know about this part of their journey? About this closing of the cycle? What do they need to know? Thank you. We have the Star, we have the Hanged One, and we have the Knight of Swords. This really is about the next phase of you being reborn. This is about you stepping into your higher self. The big thing that is being asked of you while this happens is a lot of patience with the Hanged One card. Like, a lot of what is going on in this transformation is internal, and for a time it is not going to feel tangible. It is not going to be in the external world. It's not going to be showing up in the external world because it is showing up in your internal world, and it is happening subconsciously. I really feel that for a lot of you, you've done a lot of tangible things and your mind is still like catching up. Your subconscious and your spirit are still catching up. And this is taking some time. Like it's taking some time. I feel like for a lot of you, you could be like physically exhausted and might be feeling some type of guilt about whether or not you're doing enough. And you have done so much in such a short amount of time that your spirit needs to catch up. And what your spirit needs to do is like realign subconsciously with where you are at now. So you might feel like you're doing a lot of work and maybe not quite seeing the results, and just know that like that's coming. But like there's so much heavy lifting happening in your subconscious right now. I really feel like for a lot of you, maybe you've done the therapy, some self-help, some self-improvement type things, and there is a lot shifting around. There is a lot. You have done so much real work to get to your higher self. Know that like keep sitting with this, be patient with this. The big thing is like, yes, this patience, have faith. Know that this is a process that is happening within you because so much is coming, and you can't rush this. When it comes, it's going to come so fast that you aren't even going to believe. Like you're going to need to play catch up with the amount of things that are coming towards you. That even if they were coming now, it's like you're not ready yet, because you need to be in such a solid place when these things do come, because even when they come, it's going to be so much. There is going to be so much action coming towards you so quickly. But for right now, these shifts, this emotional and spiritual heavy lifting that is going on within you, it needs to happen. It needs to fall into place. That's why these things aren't coming yet. The universe is waiting until the last piece has fallen into place. 12-12, give it that time to fall into place. Give it that time. I feel like part of your subconscious is cleansing, it's cleaning. I'm seeing like sweeping motions. Like I really feel like you've moved through a lot of different trauma and there's still just the excess. I don't feel like it's bothering you. There's just remainders that just need to be swept out. Everything's being swept out. I feel like if some of you are having or have had traumatic dreams, I feel like they're lessening. That's not to say that the reminders of past events aren't happening in your dreams anymore, but I feel like they're fading a little bit more. They're becoming less of a point. They're less important, that even in your dream state, you're able to handle those things more. That is your mind just slowly cleansing, like getting these things out of your system, but it's not entirely gone yet. You need to wait for those things to be entirely gone. And then that big shift, that big push towards you is going to come. Patience is the key right here, people. Okay, we have this Two of Pentacles card. Universe, please, inside information into the Two of Pentacles card. What does this beautiful collective need to know about these new things that they're learning, their new endeavors? Okay, I'm getting the word immediately practice. Practice is coming up. I'm getting like practice routine. So I'm getting the two words that I'm coming up. Maybe you are someone who does something like dance and you do have a routine that you actually need to practice. But I think even more so, it could be that you want to be in the practice of being in your routine. Like have a steady routine going in your life. Have a time that you are waking up in the morning. Have a morning routine that you are going through that is setting you up in a place where you feel like you've taken care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, as you go about your day. Make sure that you're ticking off those boxes. So you're setting yourself up for a really good, really productive day. We have Ace of Wands, the Empress, and we have the Queen of Cups. Yes, just as I'm coming here with this Ace of Wands, that beautiful sunshine, make sure you are starting your day in the best way possible, making sure you are taking care of the roots of everything that you need. When I say take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, make sure that you are, if a little bit of gratitude journaling, if a moment of intentional time sitting outside, or 555. I really get a big call to sit outside or be outside in nature. That's going to help the cleansing process that's going on with you right now. But mentally doing that, or just making sure that you're not drinking coffee like immediately after you wake up. Give it like 30 to 90 minutes before you have a coffee. That's going to help your brain wake up naturally. Make sure that you are eating good food. Make sure that you maybe stretch or go for a walk or just get a little bit of that morning sun. These are things that you can do to set your day up right, to be mentally, emotionally, physically in a good space so that you can be productive, so that every day, whatever it is that you go about doing, you can feel like you have taken care of yourself. Here we have these two feminine figures. Now, obviously feminine, looking at that internal world. That's what we mean by the feminine. It's the internal as opposed to the external. Really taking care of your inner world here. That reparenting, remothering state. So much kindness towards you and also your skills and your projects. Whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is you're building, I'm feeling called to tell you to treat it like it is. Treat it as if it has a spirit and a personality. So say you are writing a book, or you are trying to grow a YouTube channel, or any other kind of platform, or a business, or a play, whatever it is that you are working on, treat it as if it is a child with a personality, with a spirit. And this is going to help you treat it with a lot more attention, a lot more routine, perhaps, and a lot more kindness. Because what does a person need? A person needs nourishment. A person needs attention. A person has necessary needs that need to be fulfilled. And when we think about something that has a spirit and a personality, we think about, like pets and things like that. We treat them with love. Are you treating your project with love? Or are you setting an expectation on it that it has to achieve this and this and this and this? Are you being the kind of parent to your project that is only loving it when it is achieving? Or are you celebrating all of its small achievements on its journey? Are you giving it enough attention, or are you only paying attention to it when it's convenient for you? Or when you're giving it attention, are you being angry at it? Are you shouting at your work? Are you getting frustrated at your work? Like, think about that in the sense of how you are treating, if you were a parent and this project was your child. Would you be screaming at it with frustration? Would you smash it? Would you throw it away when it wasn't pleasing you? Like, no, you would treat it with kindness. You would treat it with so much love. You would make sure that you routinely give it the attention. You make sure that it's fed and has water and is moving and is seeing the sunshine, like all of those things. Make sure that when you're coming towards your work, you're coming to it from a really, really loving place. Because that's a very real relationship that you're having. And what you are doing with this project is you are cultivating a spirit within the thing that you are making, especially if it is something creative, like a play, a piece of music. You are imbuing your energy into it, even more so if it's a small business or a big business. You are imbuing your energy into it. And if you're coming into it expectant of seeing numbers and seeing growth and seeing this and that, and you're not loving where it's at, and you're not imbuing a compassionate energy into it, it's never going to give you the fruits of what you're wanting it to. That's crazy. Okay. Some of the things I say sometimes, some of the things that get channeled through me sometimes, I can't wait to go back and watch this reading. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'd never think about it like that. That's crazy. That's really cool. Okay. I need to stop being like at these readings and just give you your messages. Universe, please. We have the last card wanting some affirmations that want to come through for you. Universe, please. Insight and information into this Ace of Cups energy. What words do you have for this beautiful, inspiring Good collective that I am so honored to channel the messages of, because it's just so cool, the things that universe wants to say to you. You've got it. That's the message that I get straight away. You've got it. Now, whether it's like an affirming, like, no, you've got it, baby, you've got it, you can do it, you got it. Don't worry about whether or not you can do this, you got it. But I feel like for some of you, it's like, you've got it, like the it factor that makes a huge difference, that draws people towards you. You've got it. You've got that thing that makes people light up and notice your energy in the room, you know? We have Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Sorry, I'm just making sure this is still... Okay. One big message is to let go of your expectations. The land that you are going to conquer, the empire that you're going to build, is actually so much bigger than what you think it is. Let go and trust that things are being taken care of. You have someone, many people, an army of people, guides in the universe, like actively working to do things for you. They are putting things into place. They are putting applications in front of the right person. They're moving things around in ways that you can't see right now, but they are like actively working. They are actively doing things for your benefit right now. Have faith. Okay, I'm getting that feeling like I want to cry, and we know that messages are super close when that one comes. Have faith, because they are working. They are really, really working. And I feel like the reason why they are is because you've actually asked for their help. I do feel like they are putting into motion things because you have asked. You've asked specifically for their help in certain matters, and you've asked if it's for the highest good for those things to be put into place. And that is often the catalyst to have them help you, because we have free choice, we have free will, but they are able to help us if we ask them. So if you feel like you need extra support and you would like for them to do things for you, which they can, they will, if it is for everyone's highest good, they will help you. So don't be afraid to ask for the help. Speak to them, engage with them, build a relationship with them, and trust that they are behind you, working towards a highest good that even you could not predict. Okay, let's get into the oracle cards. Universe, please, last words of wisdom, insight, words of comfort, encouragement for this beautiful Good collective. You're never running out of time. That is the last intuitive message. You're never running out of time. There's no such thing. You're never running out of time. You're never running out of time. We have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. A big theme in this reading coming up was be patient, hold yourself, be compassionate with yourself. There are huge things coming for you, and I'm getting the feeling that once these things start happening, you're not going to have a lot of time to rest. You're going to want to make sure you are as rest as you possibly could be when these things come. So alleviate yourself of any guilt, of any stillness that that your body is calling out for. Rest. You can rest. Your body can rest. Your spirit, your soul, your subconscious is going overtime right now, putting things into place to be ready to receive the things that are coming towards you. So give yourself the space to allow that to happen thoroughly and adequately. Thank you so much for allowing me to be in your energy and be the conduit of these readings. I love the messages that come for this beautiful Good collective. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.